Hello and welcome to the Flory Models Friday Roundup Show. Here we are with you on the 29th of September 2023 after a hectic week. To be honest, really busy. First of all, massive thank you to everybody who joined us over the weekend. Obviously, Florifest kicked off last Friday, 7:30 in the evening, and made our way through for the sort of start-up show. And then basically with you all the way through the morning, all the way through the afternoon. And then again, Saturday night, we had the quiz. So big thank you to Nathan and Chris for making us feel really stupid. And then obviously we were back at it again on Sunday morning, and then to round us off in the afternoon we had that special with Pramjit from Airfix. Obviously he's the designer of the Gannet and obviously the F-35, the Buccaneer, you know him. He was talking us through how he's been working on the Gannet and getting that one ready, which should be with us in November, we're led to believe. So anyway, as you say, it was a huge undertaking right the way through. You guys absolutely blew us away with your kindness, obviously all your orders, buying the merch and all the bits and pieces. Did the giveaways as well, so congratulations to everybody who won everything from t-shirts to mystery prizes to the money that the prize that money can't buy, which was a full bucket load of Sanders that two of you got as well. So congratulations to everybody. It's all gone, it's all been sent, it's all finished. The final orders, to be honest, I have 3 here just to get out, which will go out with you this afternoon as well. So it's just 3 of you that were left over. You stripped me out of stock, I'm not going to lie. We've been making up washes all through this week, and so anyway, I've got 3. Those final, after I've done this, I'll get this edited and I'll get them off to the post office. So all the orders are complete, and obviously any orders that we've had come through subsequently this week, they've all been dispatched as well. So finally, 1 week afterwards, managed to get back on top of it all. But it's been really busy going right the way through. As you might imagine, because of all of that, haven't actually spent much time on the bench because we've been manufacturing wash, we've obviously been getting your orders out, and it just takes time, a lot of time, especially doing like international ones with ordering and booking and customs and stuff like that. It really does eat into your day. But we still have had a lot of fun this week. Anyway, it all started, as you can see over here, after the Florifest. As you can see, we've still got all of these down in here. So if you want to go along and have a look at any of these, you can just click in and go and watch it again. They're all still up. You can get them here, or you obviously can get them over on YouTube or on obviously the social media sites as well. It's got links for them all. But you can go through and you can watch any of these shows completely at your leisure. Which will be down in here. So that was our Friday warm-up show. So if you want to see any of those ones, obviously just yapping and talking, lots of building, lots of answering questions. We did demos throughout the entire weekend as well. So you can go off and see this one, or if you want to, you can pop through. Obviously, we got the ones in the mornings when we were going through them as well. We were doing various things, and Matt was demoing and all different things. I was demoing the wash, as you can see. So literally, you've got 3 days worth of videos all down in here. All right, so just click on the vlog bit. You can see them all down in here like this, and you can go through them. And again, we all rounded off on Sunday with Pranjit, which was absolutely great to have him on. And as you can see down in here, here he is, showing off the work on the Gannet, but also he did us a full presentation of how the Gannet goes together, some of the difficulties he's had actually designing them, some of the little things he's done as well as a designer to help us out, as well as showing off some of the CAD work right the way through it. And then obviously he showed us off the actual final build at the end of it when it was all together as well. So it was a great afternoon. And then obviously Pranjit was answering your questions that you'd sent over to me and some of the other ones which we had on the live show. So if you want to finish off with all of those ones, you can do. They are up on the site right now. So just click along, go onto the florymodels.org site, click on videos or vlog, and you can see them all down in here as with them all. But anyway, it didn't stop us, because on Monday we were back at it and we had the next part, which is part 2 of the actual Italeri 148 scale Viking. And again, yeah, it's still fighting us. So we cut the nose off because obviously we've got a nice new nose to go on, and we want to show off the radome and all those areas behind. And lo and behold, we had a few little fit issues, shall we say. So when we say fit issues, we really mean some quite major fit issues. So we've had to go around and do a lot of work to try and get this together. We had the odd gap. That's literally just loosely lined up, and we had these gaps, so we had to take care of that, which you'll see a lot about it. So anyway, we decided that's button up the back end of it, get that one together, and then hopefully we can pull it all down in shape. So again, did fight us a little bit. The fight isn't over, as you'll see in a minute, but you can see that one, members, the video is up for that. The first 2 video parts are around about 45 minutes each. So but anyway, this week they are, or today's is back on track, going down to about 30 minutes again, because I know the first ones are a bit longer, but I wanted to cover it in detail, all about the surgery that you need to do, cutting out and obviously shaping and things like that to get resin parts in. So if you ever want to know about resin, probably going to be the build for you, because there's an absolute ton of it down in there. All right. Then we had our show last night. We were back with you. So actually back on it as well. So see, we can down in here. There we go. So that's Nathan's F35 finished off. Completed as well, so he was talking us through that one. Some of the others, Matt was busy weathering his Lanny, going right the way through, using a little bit of the Flory models washes, things like that as well, just to go through on that particular one. And we're all building as well. So I'd say I was building, as you can see, or you will see down in front of me in a minute, but you can see here is the Helldiver. John was working on his, Andy was working on his. So yes, we're a bit of a build night last night, so you can go off and see this one. This one, these are free to watch. Member show will be on next week as well. Well, will not be next week, as I'll say in a moment, but you know what I mean. But we're obviously answering all your questions and all the bits and pieces down in there, and that we're talking about oils and what oils I use all the time, things like that. So that is with you right now. You can go off and see that one, and then that brings us bang up to date with today. So we got part 3 of the Viking on. So again, as you can see, we had to use a little bit of cutting and sawing to make this all fit, take a little bit of width out of it all, things like that, and then get all this resin to sit in nicely and then measure up. And then in case, we had to go around with a little bit of plasticard shims in here just to tidy up. We had some broken parts we had to repair and replace, and just to make all of this fit in. But again, it's all part of the fun of this one, getting in there, hack and slashing. So then it was time to get over to doing the actual wing sections. So obviously this particular lady, we're going to be folding her right up, going through. So we wanted to see if the resin parts were as bad fit on the actual wings as they are on the fuselage. Yeah, they are. They're a terrible fit. So we had to sand those down and sort of shape and form and scale them completely to be able to fit in and get this all in line and all the rest of it. So again, as you can see down in here, once it's done, it will look absolutely lovely. Also, we've suffered quite a lot of damage on these parts where they're just in a bag rolling around an empty box. So we've had to do a little bit of fixing and fitting right the way through with that one. But again, members, you can go off and see me struggle with this and try and get to grips with it right the way through. Luckily for me though, we have turned a little bit of the gap and it is now together. So as you can see down in here, we've just come in with a little bit of grey, so I've painted up the cockpit, getting ready for starting in there, and I've used the leftover paint just to sort of check everything fits and how it joins up. And as you can see, we're not looking too bad down in here now. We're all sort of squared up, all the bits and pieces fit in here, and obviously we've got the tail, and now we've sort of fought with these to get these all in place as well. So these are now looking pretty sharp, very nice down in here as well. So you can say we've literally turned a little bit of a milestone with this one. Next up will be next week, or early part of next week. I'm going to get the cockpit done. We can get the glass installed onto this as well, so we can get that one in. I'm going to get the shoulders fitted, as I call them. So this will be these wing joints, which will come in here, which again, you can see aren't a bad fit. So we will get both of these onto it as well. So then when I come back after my little holiday, we can actually push through with getting this into paint and stuff like that. Again, I'm going to fully re-scribe, and we're going to actually go right the way through of re-riveting all of this as well. So that should be very, very good. Can't really show it, but you can see it over here. It's jigged. This is our Helldiver we were working on. I was doing it last night. So obviously we've got the wings all sorted out and gone, and we've got them in, and I've just made myself a little jig to try and get the wings in the right position. Because when you put them in, it's literally like that. The wings are like 45 degrees up, and that's in there, and obviously that's not right. So we've had to put little spaces in the top to get the correct, actual wings into the right position. So again, we're using 2 sanding sticks at the right angle. We've got a couple of weights here, just pushing them down as the glue is drying. So we've got a nice square tail. So hopefully we can get it all squared up. Because trust me, I had one wing going like this and the other wing was like that. And it was like, yeah. So anyway, it's all right. We're going to get there and it's going through. But you'll be able to see this one. It's part of my live series. I'll just do this on the live shows along with you. So again, a little bit of sanding and filling on these wing roots, get those all cleaned out and sorted out, get the tails on, and we can really start pushing through on this one as well. It's a lovely little kit. It's the old monogram kit as well. So yes, having a lot of fun with that one. Obviously, there's no reviews or anything up this week, purely because obviously I've been really busy doing all the orders and haven't got time to doing them. And there's a lot of you know, next week I'm getting married. So I'm getting married on Thursday. So I'm actually on holiday from technically Tuesday night right the way through to the following Tuesday night, and I'll be back with you on Wednesday. So there will be no show up on Monday because I've got other bits and pieces I need to do, but I will be around in the forum. I'll still be getting orders out and stuff like that, but I will be with you live on Tuesday afternoon at 3 o'clock for our afternoon show. With me and Matt will be on, and then that will be my last show, because I say I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday, and I'm back at work here on Wednesday morning, all right, because I come back actually on Tuesday afternoon. So just having a little bit of a week off, so it is going to go a little bit quiet. If you've got any orders you want to place with us, obviously get them in before Tuesday and I'll get them out. You can still place orders, but obviously they won't be sent out or processed until I get back on the Wednesday. And then when we're back on Wednesday, we'll be back on it and I'll get all the orders sorted out and stuff like that. If you do want to join Flory Models and that, please do it sooner, because obviously I am on my honeymoon and I've been told I'm not allowed to take my phone. So there'll be no phone in, or like me doing my usual where I can just let you in on my phone and stuff like that. I've been told I've got to leave work behind. So obviously I will do. Now I'm a married man, so I'll just do as I'm told. But anyway, if you have got any problems, still hit me up. I'll do my best to answer you straight away, but just be aware it might be a few hours before I get back to you. I won't be on it like I normally am almost instantly and things like that, so just bear with me on that one. But technically I'm going to leave you in the more than capable hands of all the team on the site. So if you've got any problems on the forum or anything else like that, just shoot them a message, I'll sort it out. If you've got any problems with logging in and stuff like that, give it to me, because I'm the only one who can sort that out on my end. So just shoot me a message and I'll get to it, as I said, as soon as I possibly can. Okay, so we just got time to pop over to the PM store. Obviously they are inundated with your orders, but I think Matt, like me, is completely up to date as of today. So if you've placed any orders with the PM Models store over the weekend, thank you for your support on all your orders. They've been really, really busy this week getting them all out. One thing I will draw your attention to, we have one left over. This is the last one we can do, possibly at this price. So obviously you're saving over £70 on the what is stunning Bandai perfect grade Millennium Falcon. If you haven't seen my video build on this one, go and have a look. It is absolutely stunning. If you're a Star Wars fan or anything else like that, you've got to get this kit. It is absolutely mega. It's just, yeah, it's typical Bandai quality all the way through. It's already got lights and stuff all inside it as well, so it comes with it in the kit, and it is an absolute beautiful kit. And this will be the last time we can do it at a discounted price. So if you do want one, literally saving 70 quid or over 70 quid, just under 300 quid, this is it to get. It's big, it's impressive, and let's face it, it never fails to impress anybody who sees this kit in the flesh, because it is absolutely fantastic. So if you're a Star Warsy fan and you're sort of sitting on the fence and you missed it the first time round, this is it. This is the last one we can do at this price. So please, please, please grab it now. It is our last one. Obviously, it's first come, first served. After this, it'll be back to normal price. But we have one left over after the show. So if you want to grab that one, honestly, it is definitely worth it. Go off and grab it right now. Apart from that, we've still got some other bits left over. Just to say, we've got the Starfighter and the F-104. The F-104, I am committed to it. We're building it for the Turkey shoot, which is going to be on the 23rd of November. Obviously, it's our weekend where all we do is build. And that's the kit I'm going to be working on. So if you want to join me live and build on with this one, and I'll tell you which aftermarket bits I'm going to get for it as well. It's only going to be a cockpit. I'm not getting anything else. But I'll let you know the details on that one a little bit closer to the time, all right, so you can get that. Plus the fact, all of these other great kits ones as well down in here. It's got some really, really nice stuff. A little bit of Star Wars. We got the Fire Scout as well, and the other bits down in here. And also, as we pointed out last night, the Farewell Tornado as well. Great price, just £33. The best Tornado that is out there. And also another firm favourite of mine is the Rafale. It's a great kit. Typical French, beautiful lines to it, and never ceases to impress as well. And speaking of which, obviously we've got the Colt, which is a great kit as well, and obviously we've got the Anson and the Beaufighter as well. So if you want to grab any of these ones, the specials, obviously these will change next week, but don't forget, because of obviously what's going on with me getting married, obviously the entire team are with me to share with my enjoyment on the day. So obviously the store will be closed from Wednesday onwards until Monday, all right? So they're going to be shut because obviously they're going to be with me on Thursday for the actual ceremony itself. So again, if you want to get anything from PM, grab it now. Obviously last orders will be completed and sent out on Tuesday. After that, obviously you're going to have to wait, all right? So just to let you know on that one, they're having a little mini break as well to share the festivities with me. So yes, good job. Right, okay, but that is about it for this week. So don't forget, Monday, Tuesday as normal. From Tuesday or Wednesday onwards, I'm away for the week, and I'll be back with you on the following Wednesday. Just remember that, because I know lots of people, I'll get messages saying, oh, no video this week. That's because I'm not here. So can't do much about that one. Anyway, as always on a Friday, I'm going to leave you with your great work from the gallery. So until next week, everybody, happy modelling. Take care.
I was not ready to falling like I'm wasted. My heart grows heavy. Don't taste me rushing and keep your words naked. You got me blushing, and you forever I'll follow. You'll be my holy ground. You forever I'll follow in immortality. I can see you and me free in immortality. I can see you and me free. You left me crying and running through a ghost town, alone and stranded. Why leave me hoping and guessing for the answer?